Giuseppe Verdi arrived at Ellis Island on November 3, 1891. He was 17 years old. The immigration form asks one question that matters. Have you witnessed political violence in your country of origin? He writes, no. This is the first lie that will cost him everything. Giuseppe came from Corleone, Sicily. Population 11,000. In 1894, 3 years before he left, the Fasci Siciliani uprising collapsed. Peasants had demanded land reform. The Italian army responded with rifles. 217 villagers were arrested. 43 were never seen again. Giuseppe's uncle, Tommaso Verdi, testified against a local landowner who hoarded grain during the famine. The landowner was acquitted. 6 weeks later, Tommaso's body was found in a well outside town. The official cause of death: accidental drowning. Everyone knew, no one spoke. This is the operating system Giuseppe brings to America. Not cowardice, pattern recognition. In southern Italy, the state was never a protector. It was an extractor. Police served landlords. Courts served power. The only safety was silence and family, those within earshot of your village's church bell. Beyond that radius, trust died. The Black Hand didn't invent this system, they imported it. Between 1903 and 1908, 5 separate extortion rings operate across Little Italy. We've confirmed their independence through arrest records and handwriting analysis. Ring 1 operates from Mulberry Street, 3 men, targets grocers. Ring 2, based in East Harlem, 2 men, focuses on saloon owners. Ring 3, Brooklyn, solo operator, preys on barbers and tailors. Ring 4, Chicago's near North Side, 4 men, no connection to New York operations. Ring 5, Philadelphia, unknown size. Letters match New York style exactly. None of these groups coordinate, none share profits, most never meet. Yet every letter uses the same symbol, the Black Handprint. This is the innovation. The Black Hand isn't an organization, it's open-source terrorism. The letters themselves are psychological surgery. They contain 3 elements. First, hyper-specific personal details. Children's names, daily routines, the route you walk to church. Second, symbolic language only the victim understands. The charcoal in Antonio Morello's cup wasn't random. In Sicilian smuggling networks, charcoal marked safe houses. Giuseppe would have known this. The message: we speak your dialect, we know your history. Detective Flynn seized 23 letters in 1906. Not one could be used in court. Sending charcoal isn't a crime. Writing, "Antonio sends his regards," isn't extortion. The genius is deniability. We've analyzed the letters Giuseppe kept hidden for 72 years. 41 total. The earliest, March 1903, 2 years before the charcoal incident. This means Giuseppe had already been paying for at least 2 years before Detective Flynn ever found him on that park bench. The amounts escalate slowly. First letter, $50. Fifth letter, $100. 23rd letter, $500. By 1918, the final letter demands $2,000. Giuseppe pays every single one. What this cost? The money is quantifiable. $23,000 across 15 years. In today's currency, $680,000. But that's not what the Black Hand extracted. Giuseppe Verdi owned his barbershop building by 1910. The deed shows clear title. By 1915, he'd acquired a second property on Elizabeth Street, rented to 3 Italian families. He was building wealth, building legacy. Then the letters stop him. His grandson found the documentation in the same box as the extortion letters. Mortgage applications. Rejected. Business loan requests. Denied. All dated between 1908 and 1920. Giuseppe couldn't explain where his money went. Banks require financial transparency. He had none to give. The Black Hand didn't just take his savings, they amputated his future. His daughters never went to high school. Both left school at 14 to work in garment factories. His wife, Maria, died in 1928 from pneumonia, a treatable condition Giuseppe couldn't afford to treat properly because he'd spent 17 years emptying his bank account into envelopes. When Giuseppe died in 1931, his estate was valued at $340. He'd made over $80,000 in his lifetime from the barbershop. 99% of it vanished into silence. His grandson tells researchers, "We always thought he was just bad with money. My mother used to say he was generous to a fault, always helping people in the neighborhood." That was the cover story Giuseppe built. Better to be remembered as foolishly kind than vulnerably afraid. The Black Hand didn't need to kill Giuseppe Verdi. They did something worse. They made him erase himself.